Look, Daddy, it's you. Let's go out to play, Daddy.
Oh, I forgot how wonderfully good and creepy this game is.
More angels, Daddy. This way.
Come with us, little girl.
You want some, big guy? Bigger than hard, harder than hard! Get out of here, freak!
There we are. He's perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please.
This is amazing, Em. Just keep watching.
Remove your helmet. Take the pistol. Place it against your head. Fire.
Gives me chills every time I watch it.
Can you hear me? Come on out, little girl. Do you hear me?
Lesson 1, mop jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
You did the family a service. They dead this time.
Alright, I need to change my mic settings. I don't have a push to talk on the controller. I should, but all the keys are mapped, and I don't feel like using keyboard and mouse. Alright, hopefully that'll be better. I like to pretty much go around and Search every little nook and cranny of this place. You never know what you're gonna find. Yeah, boy! Plasmid time!
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better.
Bitch!
Daddy!
I'll have to go kick her ass in a minute. Creepy ass shit was going on in here. No, I don't want to smoke. Let's go. Money, 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 money. Turn off the tooltips. That would be good. Adaptive training off. That might be it.
I hear a creaking of the floor.
Die! Generator on! Going that way.
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
Find Tannenbaum. Oh, good.
To my daughter, Eleanor, soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor, yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
Yes, that's what I need.
I haven't had a taste of Adam in weeks.
I don't...
Die.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family. I am back in Rapture after so many years. The little ones I rescued are grown up, and think of me no more. After what I once did to them, it was a joy to be forgotten. But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I am to die for it, I must stop them.
Thanks that you didn't.
Give me my stuff. Alright, let's reload. This way first. Alright, now let's go this way.
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
Onward! Hello, little girl.
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
I'm not gonna kick her ass. This ain't fair! Better run.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, Big Sister is always watching. To steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family.
Where'd my little girl go?
Your family.
I need meds. I need healing.
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis, and already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. And she deems it necessary to chide me for working. The words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of bearing my child, I am given pause. Until now, I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
I guess I'll be jumping down.
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
Alright, Tannenbaum, I'm coming. But I'm looking around for stuff first. I don't know when you're gonna find some leave. And some Adam. Yeah. Get him, big fella. Looky there. Maybe there's some on this side, maybe some Adam. Can we get something good? No? Oh shit. That'll work. I gotta admit, this game has aged very, very well.
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive, as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
Come on, come on!
That was weird. Glitchy.
These things never work, never!
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
I gotta remember. That's how it's okay. Gotta get the bonus. Alright, now I have an annoying whistling little bot following me around. Well, shit. Pretty sure that wasn't grand.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene. We reject the self. We reject the tyrant.
Ah, this whole game is so Ayn Rand, it isn't funny.
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the checkup police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the Great Chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
I think I've been had.
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love. It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Ah, fire! Fire! Alright then. Yeah, I know that. I don't know why you keep giving me freaking hints. I know how this works, man. awesome. Negative, Ghost Rider.
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
How do I turn off the damn tips? Oh. That's what I wanted. I don't know why that didn't work the last time.
Got him.
Creepy as fuck.
Careful, security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Boom.
My portfolio!
Button.
Fuck!
Down. Could use a nice upgrade on this rivet gun. Yeah. More money. Need the monies.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
Use telekinesis. You know, I never use that. I probably should. It's just not one of the plasmas that I use. I'm gonna throw my tail around anyway. Alright, let's resume here. La 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 la.
He's up topside now, eyeballing with old cancer. And if anybody gets slipped, now it's got
What am I doing?
Happy ever after.
I'm doing this all wrong.
He's gone now. And not
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Let's try this again. That's what I've been meaning to do. Alright, now I can listen to that too.
There would be no Rapture without me. No city without the Atlantic Express. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship coach. But these days, personal bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest parts of Rapture now. And the city's just left me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon. These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
Alright, so I'm thinking...
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture. and you have simply chosen not to notice.
Who is John Galt?
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refunds, no returns!
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
Quickly, head for the elevator.
Telekinesis can be fun if I remember to use it properly. I hit you with your friend. You ever get so angry that you hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker? That's what's going down here, boys. Yep. It's all coming back to me now.
all the problems I can.
Always gotta leave. Suckers, you're about to get
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
Let's go see her. Buddy? What's up? Trap darts. It's a torp.
Dr. Siu Chong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight, like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more, something stronger, an unbreakable physiological bond.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refunds, no returns.
No refunds, no returns. Those traps. Ah, dummy.
Here, in the ticket booth. Press the button so we can speak face to face.
Well, hello there.
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Lamb will take this place apart to find you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape.
Got it.
Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this, but there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta, and good luck.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair Sport, Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return!
Sophia Lamb has taken Rapture and is responsible for stealing children from the surface. Her splicers destroyed my submersible and forced me to run. But the ticket booth here is secure, and though I cannot trust him, Sinclair is a valuable ally. I have already rescued a few of the new little ones from Lamb. They all want to know how we will get home. I wish I had the right words for them.
Checked everywhere. Damn map. Alright. Let's rock and roll.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead.
Alright, I gotta sort out this push-to-talk situation here. See, every button on this controller is mapped. Let's see. There's no real good way to do this. Alright, I think I got an idea.
As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Yeah, I'm sure you have, buddy.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
A little bit of sketch, I think that'll do. No, just walk in this way.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, Sinclair, I know you just want the money. You're a businessman. Yeah, boy. Bam.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here cool with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Oh, here we go.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you.
Yeah.
The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Already saw her.
You're not my fault.
Now there we go. Gonna get dirty.
Listen up! Choppers! Get yourselves hid! No fuck-ups this time! Daddy's home!
You can't take my phone!
Take aim!
Never!
Fire!
Won't hide you. I am not be toyed
That's how you clear a room. getting text messages, and I put a ticket in the box. Said a ticket in the box. Oh, hey, man. Shinny? What's Shinny?
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusement.
Sports Boost!
Please enjoy the park.
Oh, hey, look, it's Little Bastard. Way to go. Well, I mean, I know where to go, but so many options. Into the fiery pit? No, thank you.
I love the kids in Miss Englert's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
What do I need? What do I need?
This ambiance, strictly subpar. Hey boy, help me find
Your
this.
kind ain't welcome here.
In your face. I know I'm supposed to go the other way, but I don't want to go that way yet.
Hold it! You're the kid!
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist scrap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
I hear you. Dude, the music's great in this game, isn't it? This is actually, it's a single player game. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, technically it's all AI. But there's a story here. I mean, that's really what's important. But it's a continuation from the first game. Ish.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words
Service of the
twisted
common good.
by fat old men
Objectivism.
squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
Yeah, we are definitely nerds, but that's cool. That's why I leave these on the floor. The El Dorado Lounge.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
Thank you, my dear.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog-eat-dog. I wanted to see these dog-eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog-eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
Yeah, so Alabaster, it's kind of, you have to play the first game to understand really what's going on. And it also helps to read a book by Ayn Rand called Atlas Shrugged. Or at least do a little bit of research on what objectivism is. Alright, well, this will be fun. Come on, little fella.
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
Yeah, I gotta set up some traps. Get this fight ready. Alright, Big Daddy.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Hey there, big fella.
I found one of those children at last.
Yeah, no, traps.
Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself
See, I have
on
trap
blood
rivets.
from a corpse. It wasn't
This
her.
fight is
I
nasty.
stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things? I've got to find her now more than ever.
Oh! Yeah!
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
That's good, little girl.
Are we gonna be together again?
Yes, we are.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find
You
one.
said little Dimples. Money, 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 money. Yeah, it gets harder. But I've also played this game about 100 times, so I know how to handle it.
Doesn't like slow pokes.
Oh, microphone.
Why, this isn't so bad at all. Quaint. Oh, you deranged.
Well, that's not very nice. One right around here somewhere. Aha!
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
Alright, time to gather.
This one has Adam.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
taking me home too?
Yes, I'm taking you home.
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
What do you want with that?
It's dancing, Daddy! Dancing!
Alrighty.
Told you about this one. Make him listen.
Ow!
Drop that poor little girl. She's helpless.
Cut it out already!
I wanted to hit him with his friend.
I think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself. I guess it's just you and me, Mr. Voice Recorder. You, me, and 1959. I wonder what the new year will...
Is that too much
What?
to ask?
What was that? Something's happened. The lights are going out. Kids, stay in your sleeping bags. It's gonna be fine.
I don't have any atom. Uh-oh.
Come on, exert.
Oh!
Find shelter. You
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for a home and lands of his own. But the parasites say no. What was yours is ours. We are a state. We are gone. We demand our share.
Die. I remember getting horribly lost in this part of the game. Alright, not yet.
I just gotta remember, I'm the man of the house, and that means she's gotta behave. Stupid piece of garbage!
You're about to get wrecked, bro.
Trash for scraps to eat. I'm just grateful Mother doesn't have to.
On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated, it must be controlled, and finally, surrendered. An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no, your art must serve the cause. Your ideals endanger the people.
Serve the cause. So it's funny, so I haven't played these games since reading Ayn Rand stuff, and it just makes so much more sense.
All of us!
Heavens! Oh, you cad! Take what you want. This isn't the jungle!
Only gonna watch it, kitty!
Phantoms and wind! My lantern holds some on my side.
Food.
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide for you. They learn to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasite said, no. The child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
Alright, I gotta find my corpse to gather. Whiskey. Bastard. I gotta take my little girl when I'm done with her. Meanwhile, I still need...
Come on, Daddy. It's close.
Good kiddo, we're going. There we go. Must have walked right past it.
I've been rationing my supplies ever since the park got cut off from the rest of Rapture. Gotta stay strong. I'm holed up in this workshop, surrounded by those wailing brats, trying to beat their way in. They want my food, my guns. They want it all. But I got a plan. Gonna fix up the transport sub that's been rusting in the maintenance bay. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of this hole. These animals want Rapture? They can have it.
Baiting this up with traps. Alright, this'll do.
Adam, Daddy, right here.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
She's helping! Ridiculous!
Save me, oh no!
This is illegal!
Let's go!
I got you, kiddo.
Child, you monster! Ready to face off beckers!
The silent treatment? I made!
This angel's all done now. Yay! He's nicer than other dads.
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
Collect my loot.
Lamb is becoming a problem. The woman is a damned collectivist. Here in Rapture, how could the council fail to see it? Worse, to hide her intent, she gulls these patients of hers into a religious frenzy. A new Kremlin will rise and swallow the council house before they realize they've been had. I will not have my city swindled by the parasite. Whatever its guise. It is time, I think, to call Sinclair.
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
I'm gonna rescue you, kid. Because I'm a sucker.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
Go. Get in there. Go on. Okay, kiddo. Alright, I need coffee. Pausing the stream. I'll be back. Alright, let's get this jumping back off again.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Get out of my Drop that at once!
Sunshine. At the door, that we don't want it around anymore. Better time to stay and live and laugh the American way.
Bastards.
Listen one, listen all. There can be no resisting the call.
Can't mess with this.
Come hail the dawn of a new day.
Whoops.
Gotta dress my hair, use my hair, and
Ooh, there's water on that floor. Alright, what to upgrade? Should I go for more power in the machine gun or magazine size in the rivet gun? Because I already upgraded the power in the rivet gun. What does this do? Well, that's cool. Ricochet sounds interesting. I know there's only a certain amount of these in the game. You know what? I like the rivet gun better.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what, and he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
You made me hurt you!
Oh no! Thought I was about to get wrecked. Would have had. random text message dinner.
Gotta smash myself!
Ow! That's not what I thought it was. That is. Bam. Alrighty.
I know this facility is vital to the preservation of secrecy in Rapture, but seeing myself transformed into that lurching, waxen nightmare, do children truly respond to this? Still, I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother wouldn't send him to the surface.
Come on, Choppers! I'm gonna keep you in a box. Hey, where'd you go, run?
Ah! Die.
Wait. I'm off to bed. Ta-ta!
In the face.
Busted pile of junk! You broke it, didn't you, Edna? Everything. This is an outrage! I believe in you! And all the birds were filled.
Oh shit.
So, you would drain the people of their life's blood. Rapture is a body, Delta. I am the voice, and Big Sister is the hand. When Rapture speaks of you, it says only this. Sleep now. Your day is done.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical. Possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
Of the incinerate plasmid. Say, Tom here is having a romantic evening with a gal. What would impress her more? Oh, a party. This party just hit the skids. Carl needs a light for his cigar, and no one can help him.
Yep.
In the garden we are growing, and changes will be flowing. If you wanna be amazing, see the flowers we are raising.
Oh, I can't play this. That's lame. Where's she at? Somewhere. No, you gotta come this way. I got a turret up here. Or you just die, bitch, you are.
Holy Moses, son. Not even a big sister can keep you down. Well, come on back and melt the ice and we can say goodbye to this 2-bit carny ride.
Let's go melt the ice. Make sure I've been everywhere. Not quite. Is it down here? I think I gotta go down another level.
Where is my reward?
From a cab? The indignity! Go! Brilliant hiding. Ah! Stupid motor!
Eh. definitely this way.
The hound man quits on my
Wrong way again.
Leave me alone!
Maybe it's down these steps over here. Yeah, there we go. Bam! Glad I went this way.
I've got a little dating tip for you, Jimbo. It'll get you out of that lonely hearts club for good. This scheme works 100% of the time, guaranteed. First, find some Betty and take her to Ryan Amusements. Then, you'll go to the gift shop, buy her a teddy bear. This is key. I ain't kidding around. Then, you buy her a ticket on Journey to the Surface. As soon as you hit that first scare, bingo! Tunnel of Love.
Oh, snap! Devin's got it planned out.
Ryan saw the individual as a hero, a noble survivor, and Rapture was his paradise, a shrine to the supremacy of the self. The result? Slavery, genocide, chaos. Now that the tyrant is dead, we are a true collective, a single family.
Boom. Consider the door thawed.
Outstanding, sport. You're proving to be quite a windfall. Now just open the train tunnel from the security booth there, and I'll come out and jump on.
It's a tarp. You're gonna bail on me, I know it. You're a bitch. See? Saw that coming.
I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word. You and me, kid, we're going places.
I had thought you some golem of Sinclair's, brought here to hold Rapture's arms while he rifles through her pockets. But no, you are aware of your plight. Who, I wonder, would be so cruel to force a mirror on a man with no face?
Lamb was waiting for us. Come out shooting and start the train.
Trying to light the floor on fire and it wouldn't work. What we got in here?
Andrew Ryan.
He reckoned the free market was some kind of holy spirit gonna lead us all over the rainbow. And I reckon it's a big fat hooker too dim to spot a wooden nickel. So old Andy went and became his own ghost, and I whittled nickels till I made a mint.
Alright, let's check the map. Alright. Pretty sure I got all the little sisters. Yep.
Once I lived a life of a millionaire. Spending my money, I didn't care. I carried my friends out for a good time buying booze.
Oh, I hate those things. They are hard.
Attention. Subject Delta is now trapped in Corpus Drop. All railcar travel is suspended until he is found. Remember, the enemy is alone. We are the family.
Lab's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
You get kicked out of your own hotel, whatever. Alright, so this seems like a good spot to take a break. I'll be back in a little bit.